yelling at something stupid. What you think you doing? What it look like putting it down?
Sway in the morning. You know, my timeline has been heating up over the last few days, and I've been having a lot of you, the citizens, hit me up and saying, yo, you better have Heather B's back. And I didn't even know what was going on, but we were under attack here on Sway in the morning.
Facts.
We were under attack, man, by a comedian, an actor, a radio show host. I mean, stand-up comedian, might as well be an author, parody maker, former military guy, great father.
One of the kings in terms of like comedy and stand-up. I mean, we've seen him in so many different arenas, whether it's just an intimate setting, whether it's a medium-sized setting, whether it's one of those settings where it's just a stadium and a huge auditorium. We've seen this man hit the stage.
Yeah, man. But what I did not know, as great as he is, a comedian, a radio show host, an actor, he is a hater, man. And I didn't even know that about him. I love this dude, but I've witnessed it on.
First off, Sway, I just want to say this,
man.
Sway. I would respect the fact that you know what the true definition of a hater is, because the origin of the word started in Oakland. So
it did.
You do. Like when it,
player,
I
hater,
knew some
hater.
friends. Yeah. I remember some friends came from Oakland, and they came to D.C. for a show, and they were like this, yo, y'all some haters. Yeah. Haters. We was like, what the fuck is a hater?
Yeah.
And then this dude said, it's somebody that he described the word with another slang where he said, it's somebody that be knocking you when you're trying to get your Skriller on. I didn't even know what the fuck Skriller was.
That's your money.
That's your money.
You'll come up.
So I do know that you know what it means to be a hater.
Yeah.
So let me give you my definition of what a hater is.
Okay, let me hear it.
We've been on each other for years.
Years.
We've seen each other's growth.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You see my laugh lines come in.
Yeah. Well, you
know,
see mine.
Right? And with that said, that's a history that you build.
Okay.
When you build a history with someone like this, you feel like when you call them, they'll pick the phone up.
Absolutely.
You feel like if you call them twice, they might ignore you the first time, but they'll pick the phone up the second time. You would think that.
Absolutely.
I've had situations with you.
Me?
You.
Me.
When the last time you picked my phone call up?
Is he coming over here?
That's all No, Sway, I'm just saying. No, you want to talk about hater. When the last time you picked my phone call up?
Wow.
Man.
I mean, I tried every time. Oh,
you got your phone on you right now?
Yo, you probably even got me saved right now.
You know, call my number. Call my number. I got a ringer on. Call my number.
Let me see.
Wow, he just pressed this? Oh, my God.
Yeah, you press. Let me know when you press call. I got the ringer on. You calling it?
Mm-hmm.
Is it ringing?
Mm-hmm.
Is my phone ringing?
Nope.
You ain't never give me your new number, son. You ain't never give me your new number, son. Fuck that, nigga. How I'm supposed to know? And whoever got the number disrespected me. Whoever got the number disrespected me more than you did, because they didn't even say this ain't Sway number.
Yo, I don't. Hell, you talking about, Donnell? Now let's get back to your hating ass.
All right,
calling the listeners citizens on your Instagram.
No, the reason why I called them citizens, because they not fair. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
And I know, like, to have a situation where you can have a group of people, you call them citizens, they respond to it. Not only do they respond to it, they know that that's who they are.
Uh-huh.
So me and this one over here.
Heather B?
Never be. Me and this one over here had a little beef.
Okay.
Right? And then all the citizens told me, he coming for us citizens. Like, you better get him, girl, because he coming for all of us. It was like this, we don't know. It's like a cult you got going on, son.
It's the citizens, baby.
It's the citizens. And when I realized the citizens, they love her, so I realized they love frying everything, son. Yo, them citizens, she throws some fried fish in. Oh, my God, you need a cookbook. If you don't get a show, just give us the book. We want to know how to fry. We want to fry. So, and then, I'm not disrespecting, because it takes a while to get some citizens to follow you, right?
Yeah, man.
But
we've been here since 2011. You called them citizens, bro.
Yes, he did.
They be talking about me. They call me Ashenites. They been tearing my page up, son. They be like, that nigga need to get some lotion to stay out the kitchen. So we going back and forth, and this one over here,
Heather B?
Refer to my, yo, he pointing and everything today. This is petty because I hit him below the belt and he's still wounded.
This one,
he's wounded.
You didn't hit
He's
me
wounded.
below the belt. This one over here, right? She go on her little page with her little cooking stuff. Right?
Your little page.
You hear him?
With her little air fryer and all of that, you know?
Wow.
And I said little comments, so she wanted to challenge me.
Okay.
Right?
Okay.
And I can cook. She know I can cook.
Yeah, I
know
see you.
she
You
can
get down.
And I know, but her followers, they're loyal.
I mean, but they're real people. That's not like they're not biased because if you're better or you do something greater, they'll let you know.
But they have no idea. So anyway, and then because she got her little music in the background, right? she need all the production. You know what I'm saying? She need everything. DJ, kick it! You know what I'm saying? I ain't scared of you motherfuckers, right? Yo, so she was like this. You know a black woman is about to tear your ass up, right? When they start this conversation off, apparently, she said apparently, like she thought about it already, but this motherfucker got it twisted, right? Yeah. So she started showing her little fishes and her little dishes and all that. I'm like, whatever, Photoshop or whatever, right?
Photoshop.
Yeah, I'm like Photoshop or whatever. We want to see pictures of people eating the food. We know you can cook it, but let's get some pictures of people eating the food.
Wow, we eat the food every day though, Donnell. I eat it.
Apparently.
Yo,
that's what you do when you have coworkers.
Yo, he gonna bring in a little kid. He brings in Austin, his little son, who's the cutest kid in the whole world, to try to attack me, to make me feel weak and not attack him the same way. And
he
Austin,
didn't do that.
This is what happened. When Austin wouldn't comply, he kicked Austin out the video. Wow. He kicked Austin out the video.
I want a DNA test. That ain't my son. I want a DNA test. He's too pretty anyway. I want a DNA goddamn test.
He's so adorable.
Oh my gosh, he is the cutest kid in the world, and he wouldn't say the things that Donnell wanted him to say, so Donnell went back to solo videos.
I had to remix it. And and we going back and forth, right? And I got a little. I'm feeling good about myself. I made some spaghetti squash, garlic spaghetti squash, and some grilled crab legs, right? So I'm throwing that on the page. I'm like, you don't even want. I'm so happy about the meal. Even her citizens is like, okay,
citizens, bro.
Even the citizens like this. Oh, Heather, I didn't know he was nice, right? So we got the citizens of family.
The citizens, bro.
I talk different.
Man.
Citizens.
I talk different.
The citizens are going. So I'm like this. I feel cocky, and I got a couple bottles of liquor at the crib, right? No, so I'm riding on the high of my dish, right? So I'm like this, Heather. You don't even want to see me on the bar shit.
It's true though.
I forgot her name is Happy Hour,
bro.
Yo, I was so caught up, son. I forgot.
That's what I was
like,
saying.
It's Happy Hour. But yo, the first video she was like, she's a little nervous in her voice. Apparently, she had this thing. But when I started talking about liquor, I swear she probably put a robe on, son. She put a robe on, son.
You was in her comfort zone.
She put a robe on, had probably a long cigarette in the ashtray. Shut up. And she said, Donnell.
That's all she said.
She was like, Donnell, she was like, I was like this. She said, okay, we talk about this. We're not even talking about the liquor over here. She started naming shit. Yo, I started saying that liquor. I went right to the grocery store and bought some more food.
Did you ready?
I'm like, nah, we gonna cook again. I ain't fucking with her at the bar.
Man, round of applause. Donnell Rawlings is here.
Everybody know I love her.
I love Donnell.
He's performing tomorrow at 7:30, Friday and Saturday at 7:30 and 10 p.m. and Sunday 7:30 at Caroline's on Broadway. If you're in the tri-state area, truly, man, this dude is the top tier, funniest people,
absolutely,
most experienced people.
And I love the citizens. I love the citizens.
The citizens, Donnell. I can't keep letting you say that up here, man.
The
citizens, get at him. 888-742-3345. You bring your food, Donnell?
You cooked? Bitch, take it in the face. Bitch, I got cigarettes. Take it in the face.
Donnell Rawlings, ladies and gentlemen. It's true. Did you see Tiger Woods win the Masters?
Yeah, but it's a tough one.
Why?
A tough one. First off, black people, we haven't anybody win anything.
Yeah, true.
I mean, people were celebrating Tiger Woods, don't even know shit about golf.
Yeah.
It's the fact that a black man won, you know what I'm saying?
Uh-huh.
And it's like, yeah, niggas, we did it, you know what I'm saying? But, I mean, I'm just keeping it real. I mean, we appreciate we appreciate his success, but the fact that he's celebrating it with someone that a lot of people don't fuck with, to me, it kind of taints it. I know you.
Oh, you talking about the president when he received
Trump,
with Trump?
The Trump shit. It's just like, and I ain't knocking. I know some people like, yeah, it's still your president. I don't know. It still feels weird. It's like you having a friend, right? And your friend hanging out with this motherfucker you can't stand. You like this nigga. I know it's a different relationship, but why you fucking with him? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's how I feel. But congratulations to him. I mean, he's a perfect example of someone that, and this is so funny because, like, when he was with Trump, he was like,
what was the award he got? It's the highest.
You have the Medal of Freedom Award.
Yeah, that's the highest award any citizen can receive.
Yeah.
But here's citizens.
Citizens, man. What are you?
But this is but it's with that. It's strange because they damn fuck man made me lose my
It just
thought.
bothered you that he went and got the joke. I mean, he went and got the medal with President Trump. You felt like it was strange because he's standing next to somebody you can't stand. It's
that I can't stand it, but it just. God damn it, son.
Yeah, Heather got you unraveled.
Yeah.
Every time you say citizen, that's your karma. That's your karma. I'm calling a citizen. Matter of fact, call him up, man.
I had all the smoke before I came up here.
Yeah. You got shook. It started with that whole farce phone call. Here's a point I was trying to make. And as much as he was addressing the media and everything, he was like, and none of this would have been possible if it weren't for you. You guys would been with me every step of the way. But when that motherfucker caught that, what they thought was a DUI and shit. Oh, yeah.
And then when he was caught up in the cheating shit, man, the motherfuckers turned their back on his ass so motherfucking quick.
Man.
Everybody had the shitty memes, blah, 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 that. But when you win, motherfuckers gloated and they're happy for you. So that's the point I was trying to make.
Man, I think he I was happy I was just a Tiger Woods fan as a golfer. And I just never thought, I never was like along with those people who said he'll never win again. I always felt like, man, he can do it. This dude can actually do it.
But you probably was one of the people like, man, this dude needs some side bitches.
Get his game back. Get his game back.
Like this, man, you need to blow one of them nuts off.
Man, get back to the old Tiger.
Yeah, you got to focus.
But I'm wondering what your thoughts are in the sense of Tiger receiving the Medal of Freedom. Do you think it was for the win for the Masters itself, or do you think it reflected like his groundbreaking historic run that he's had since he's been?
I think it's the medal itself, but I also think that Donald Trump wants to be able to align himself with some black person that black people appreciate and respect. I think it was perfect timing. You know what I'm saying? It was just to give him, but I think that, it's so unfortunate with politics that you think everything is for political gain. But I do believe when they decided to do that, there was some political gain involved with it.
Okay, Spank on the line from Memphis, man. Spank, he calls the citizens.
Man, why you keep? They heard you the first time, bro.
In case he didn't hear me.
You like the motherfucker? You be talking shit, be like, ooh, and he said your mother. You heard it.
He called y'all citizens, man. Talk to him, Spank.
What?
What? Man? Yo, look. First of all,
is Heather B really going to get food?
Yeah, bro.
How's everybody doing?
Doing great, man. Just a little upset.
Yeah, man, I got you, man. Look, first of all, we just got to call it what it is, a spade to spade. Tiger's a sellout. That's not something we got to prove anymore. He's a sellout. And you honor your sellouts with sellout material. You keep pumping him up. He was that token. Look, I like what you just said when you said that he won as a golfer. He restored his game as a golfer. If I'm just looking at this as golfing, then we just stick with golfing. Mm-hmm. But to give a presidential award to this man, but you can't even call the young brother who saved those people in that Waffle House. You can't even call him to get an award. You can't even call him, but you called him, and then you stand behind Bosa, who clearly was anti-Kaepernick, anti-movement, anti-black, anti-everything. You go stand behind Bosa, who got drafted by the 49ers. And you're right. So much of it is political. And if you really look at the sense of the word political, look at the definition of it. Politics is nothing more than leveraging power for gain. That's all it is. And so everything that's associated with power and it's for your own gain, that's simply what he was doing. So when Bosa all of a sudden tried to redact his statements and say, oh, you know what, I'm really a Kaepernick supporter, it was about the politics of the money, of the sponsorships, of the endorsements. He's just trying to align himself to be a good moneymaker in the NFL, which is what everybody does. But now, number 45, he signs off and endorses Bosa for everything he said. And because what's his name? My man Paulo Freire one time said, you can't be neutral and be for anything. You can't be neutral and you can't trust a neutral person. Stay where you are. Tiger Woods won't stay where he is. That's why he always takes that feathery in the middle stance. Well, let's give Trump a chance. And I'm going to tell you who's starting to fall into that category for me. My man, and I've always loved him, but Steve Harvey, he's falling there for me, man. Real talk. Because
I'm gonna stop right there, Spank. But I get your point. But I'm not gonna go in on Steve Harvey. That's a friend of mine, and I love what he does in our community.
I'm going on Steve Harvey.
Okay, well that's on you.
I'm just so happy he switched his tailor, son.
Okay. Spank, you're a citizen, man.
You used to have them long sleeve suits, son.
Big Ant. Big Ant in Alabama. Hey, Spank, but I appreciate first of all, I appreciate what Spank was saying. You make a lot of sense. I understand your perspective. I appreciate you calling in. Big Ant, Donnell Rawlings here.
Good
and
answer,
he calls the citizens.
Good answer.
Go ahead, Big Ant.
Hey, man, only because we go way back.
Man, first off, you're going to have to speed it up if you're going to stutter like that, son. Or slow it down.
God.
Go ahead.
I was on your side before, Donnell.
Okay, I'm sorry. I apologize. I'll slow it down.
Man. Nah, man, I just wanted to tell you, you can't call us that, bro. I love you. You from D.C.
I can't call you what? I can't call you what?
Citizen.
I can't? Okay, what about this?
Oh, man, that's fucked. Man, he's not stuttering like you horrible, bro.
Wow, he love it, though.
All right, man. Hold on, man.
Don't call him. You ain't ready for the smoke, son.
Matt, what's your thoughts? Real quick, Matt. Just say them. You don't even have to set it up. What's your thought?
Tiger is not a sellout, man. That guy has done so much for everybody, I think. I mean, yeah, he had some tough times and shit like that, but I mean, like, I don't think you can call him a sellout for someone giving him an award. And at the end of the day, too, like, it's not like it's the guy's first fucking Masters win. It's his fifth one, right?
You know what? I don't think it's my opinion of it. I think people just really misuse the word sellout. I think sometimes when they say sellout, it's somebody's trying to change your life. The minute you have any type of diction of you articulate any of your thoughts, people want to call you a sellout. I think it's more so that, like, especially for the black community, and this includes the citizens and the citizens, we would just like for us to feel like you have some blackness. You represent the black community some type of way. Sometimes maybe stand up for something, maybe speak up on something, but certain people, they're not going to play that. It doesn't make him not a real brother, but some people ain't going to walk the path and walk it the same way. Well, we wish that Tiger would speak on something that has something to do with black culture sometimes.
Yeah, okay.
Wishful thinking,
but I get that. But
I mean, if we could get
the whole Steve Harvey thing, I know people got mad at Steve for going up to the having that meeting here in New York City a couple years ago when Donald Trump became president.
Yeah, he reached out to certain people.
But let me say this, Don. I know for a fact what Steve Harvey is doing in the community.
No, this was I was going to side with. What I'm saying is, like, with anybody, especially to our community, when we speak the truth to them, they don't want to hear the shit. Yeah. They want to have excuses for everything. And Steve Harvey is an example of having no excuses. We could talk about everything it took for him to get to a point, but he went through trials and tribulations. Yeah. He had to sacrifice shit. So, and he comes from a corporate business mindset, which gives him the opportunity to create money to be able to do foundations, to be able to do the things that people may not necessarily see. And I don't agree with everybody's definition of what a sellout is. Yeah. I mean, people got upset with Steve Harvey the other day because there was a clip of him, I don't know if it's behind the scene, whatever, where he said that you cannot sleep for 8 hours a day and be successful. And the point he was making is that most rich people, most successful people, you know what I'm saying, like, they don't sleep all day. And he made another good point. He said, how the hell you going to be the stock market opened at 11 or 10 o'clock. He made this point, which means you got to be up at 5 o'clock or 6 o'clock in L.A. to know what's going on with the world. But anytime you bring some truth, especially to black people, they don't want to hear it. Some of the things that Bill Cosby said years ago, Bill Cosby said one of the biggest things that's troubling the black community is fathers. There's no fathers. And then when he brought that point up, everybody's like, oh, I can't believe that, fuck that. It's the truth. Yeah. But when the truth is in our face, we want to get it sugar-coated. Oh, no, we want to make excuses. We always want to make an excuse for some shit. I'll give you another example when excuses were dead. When every black person wasn't a fan of Barack Obama. Okay. You know, I was in a barbershop once, and these guys, I heard them talking. One dude said, yeah, Donnell, but what has Barack Obama done for the black community? I looked at him, I said, he won, nigga. He won. He won. Whether he'd be a good president or a bad president, he won. So all the excuses black people always had. We ain't gonna be no black astronauts. We got black astronauts. You ain't gonna see no black doctors. We got black doctors. Everything we just chipped away. Check, 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 check. The only thing that stopped niggas, the last one left was, we ain't gonna never be the president. Yeah. That's the last thing a motherfucker could use to not go for it. Yeah. And then when Barack Obama, whether he was good or bad, he won. And he didn't win a reality contest with Donald Trump. That he won because he was a great student. He kept his nose clean for the most part. He applied, them years motherfuckers do it 2 to 2. Yeah. He applied himself and he positioned himself to be able to run for president and to win. So if he's no example to the black community, anything, he's an example of what hard work and focus can do for you.
Donnell Rawlings, all right. President Barack Obama. Got a chance to interview him in the White House live on air.
Yeah, why you trying to show off, nigga? Okay.
I'm just saying.
Oh, and I got a picture with Michael Jordan. Come on,
I do got that. You saw it, Donnell.
I get
That's just how far hip-hop journalism could go inside the White House live on TV.
We also did his last radio
and
interview.
And you a GOAT.
We did.
And you're a GOAT, bro. And this is the thing, and I heard people talk about we really need to promote this, giving our people, giving them their fucking roses now. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? We got to give them roses now. And I'm going to take this time to say, you can't even say, when you say hip-hop journalism, it's only a handful of motherfucking names that comes up. You, Torey, that nigga had some shit come out on him.
yo, let's get back to the food, man. Donnell Rawlings is here, man.
You're unscathed.
No, hold on,
You're
man.
unscathed.
No, I'm not. But anyway. So Donnell put out the food challenge. Was it you or was it Heather?
Hold up.
Donnell put out the food challenge?
She snuck up there and she make that food.
Okay, how you gonna put out a food challenge and then bring no food?
Okay, where her videos? Where her citizen videos?
I want to taste the food, man.
Where's the citizen videos of making it?
Oh, she made it.
Oh my gosh.
You question if Heather cooked the food?
Oh, I cooked too, but I left it in the car.
Yo, let's fix some plates. Heather, can you fix me a plate?
I didn't know you was.
We gotta go. Who said that?
We gotta go. I gotta go.
Lord Sear, but bring Lord Sear in. Lord Sear, come in, man. Let me see.
So we gotta go. I'm hungry.
Heather, what'd you make?
I made citizens. I made some shrimp tacos with a home. I made some shrimp tacos with a homemade.
She even said,
sauce.
you say scrimp on your social media. Why you talking different on the air?
She a sellout.
She said, I made some shrimp tacos.
Okay, let me get that plate, Donnell. Let me get that plate. I'm gonna go first.
You can start it off.
Okay.
Man, I'm so mad, man. I was busy yesterday.
What was you doing, Donnell?
I wanted to say this. I went to a screening for Cast and Crew. It's a rapper. What's his name? Slick? Slow? What's his name? You know a guy named Slick? Well, he's a director, producer. Anyway,
Nicky Slick?
No.
Okay.
Man, I'm so upset. I don't know. I'm sick.
So what did you do?
It's a Netflix original comedy series. It comes out May 17th, and it's about this. It's about this dude, his love for dogs, his love for his neighborhood, and his love for hip hop. It's hard for me to explain the entire premise, but if you're a dog lover, or if you're a lover of hip hop and comedy, you gotta check it out. It's called It's Bruno. It's called It's Bruno, May 17th.
I saw you on It's Bruno. Okay, we'll check that out. That was a horrible description, but we'll see.
Whatever.
Hang it out.
Tune in.
Okay, and then I saw you on the New Negro show.
Yeah, that was great. The New Negro. Yeah, a lot of people got upset by that title, but
what is that show about?
It's a different format to do stand up, and basically when I don't know, it was a time like 1950s, 1960s in entertainment where black people were being depicted as certain like servants, you know what I mean? All these like negative roles. And there was a group of black people and they coined the phrase "the new Negro" because it was like this, not the old Negro, but this the new Negro. Same as you saying like the old Donnell and the new Donnell. Similar to that.
Okay, the new Negro.
This with a little homemade Chipotle sauce
All right,
here.
all right, oh man, I'm so sorry I didn't bring myself because next time I'm gonna kill you, son.
That's what you told me on the video.
I'm gonna kill you, son.
What would you have made, Donnell?
What?
What would you have made?
What I was gonna do? I was gonna do this oxtail stuffed cornbread. And I was gonna show. This is what I was gonna do. And I'm gonna do it just so you get in mind. Listen, I was gonna do the cornbread, right? I was gonna do the cornbread, and I was gonna gut the center out, and I was gonna cook the oxtail. But you know, a lot of times when you eat oxtail, you have all these like barbaric bones left over.
Right.
So basically, what I was gonna do was take it off the bone, and give it a different presentation. You know what I'm saying? But you know, I know she like this. He didn't bring it, but that's what I was gonna do.
Yeah, right. And then I was going.
And then I was gonna do my seafood stuff, seafood stuffed deviled eggs and the seafood stuffed avocado deviled eggs. But I wasn't able to get into the kitchen. But I got you next time.
Yeah, and I was gonna go play basketball later and do a 360 roundabout dunk. And land on my feet.
I was about to do an up and close interview with Torey.
Hey, Donnell.
I just said.
Why you calling him Torey?
Donnell Rawlings, ladies and gentlemen.
If you live in a glass house, don't throw no stones.
Okay, check this out.
God.
Donnell is at
no
Caroline's tomorrow at 7:30.
I'm spitting the truth, too.
Friday
son.
and Saturday at 7:30 and 10 p.m.
Oh, my God. I need some Pepto-Bismol, man, because this fish taco is killing my stomach right now.
I just want to say, and Sunday at 7:30, I want to say for the record, Heather B has officially slam dunked Donnell Rawlings in the cooking challenge, and his case is closed. The case is closed, Donnell. You should go online today and admit to your defeat.
I'm not gonna admit to anything. I'm lying, son.
And I also made some homemade chocolate chip almond and coconut cookies.
Where?
Right here. Drizzle with drizzle with truffle honey.
Man. But y'all going out of town though. I was gonna do it tomorrow.
No,
I was. Son, I was gonna do it tomorrow. Y'all left.
Yeah, man.
Y'all left.
We want to thank Miss USA, Chesley Chris, for coming by with an amazing conversation we had with her. Also, we want to thank Hill Harper that came by and talked about Experience. Experian.com /
Boost America.
Okay, check that out. Find out how to improve your credit. We are broadcasting in Miami Friday morning. Let me tell you some of the people that have been invited to come out.
Starting at 7 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. You need
this
to get on that.
high. It's high.
All right. All right, we've already reached out to Denzel Curry, Trina, DJ Khaled. Man, we can get Khaled up there. Pleasure P.
Pass some of that?
Ace Hood, Brianna Perry, Uncle Luke, Trick Daddy, Cool and Dre. Any Smoke Perp, and his entire crew, man. If y'all could come by, we'll be at Wood Tavern Friday morning, 8 a.m. to 12 noon. Come early, though. If you're an MC and you want to get on Sway in the morning and broadcast around the world, come around 7 a.m. Sign up for the Cypher. Tracy G, how can they reach you?
Instagram citizens at it's Tracy G, ITSTRACYG.
DJ Wonder.
At DJ Wonder everywhere tonight, 10 p.m. Animal Status, we have special guest, one and only Hit Boy. Hit Boy's on.
Black.